Hello everybody, this is Etho and welcome once again to the MindCrack server. Our goal for today, for this episode, is to finish this minecart track to my cave. We don't want it to be just netherrack like this, we want it to look good. And also, I talked about the idea of converting this into a mushroom farm rail line. That might be cool. So I'm going to try build that out of stone brick and mycelium because they look really good together. And apparently mushrooms spread quicker on mycelium than other stuff, is what I've heard. I noticed something else here that I'm wondering about. Like, I think the ambient lighting in the nether can't go below 8 or something. But if you look at the block lighting and the real lighting, it can go below 8. Go down to 0. So as far as visual lighting goes, it probably doesn't go below 8. I'm wondering, I'll have to test this out, if like the way it affects game mechanics, if that goes below 8. Because the reason I say that or bring that up is mushrooms spread quicker if it's darker. Like, I think ideally you want it light level 0, or it might be below 5, I can't remember. But yeah, I don't know, it's something I'll have to look into. How should we do this? I have figured this out on paper to an extent. The main thing we gotta watch for, or the main challenge of making the mushroom farm, and obviously there's more efficient ways or quicker ways to gain mushrooms. You can just grow the big ones and cut them down. But we're doing this for the fun and for the looks. But the mushrooms won't spread if there's more than 5 of the same type in a 9 by 9 by 3 area around it. So basically 4 blocks any direction of it. Like if our mushroom's here, 4 blocks this way, this way, this way, this way, and 1 above, 1 below, and at the same level too. It checks that space, and if there's more than 5 mushrooms, it won't spread. So my idea is to, like, I want mushrooms on the left side of the track and the right, and in order for them to grow, we have to make sure the mushrooms on the right are more than 4 blocks away from the mushrooms on the left, and vice versa. Yeah, so again, a problem we're gonna have with this is we got this this track in the way, or this future track is going to be in the way, it looks like. Because if we do a mushroom farm, it's going to be really wide, and that thing's only, it's like right there. So we'll probably have to go this way some more if we do it. But maybe to start out with, we'll just go further down the track here and start somewhere I think we have more space to work. Yeah, let's start in this section here. What I want to do, have the track run over mycelium. Oh, dang. Yeah, this is only 1 thick. I'll have to coat the bottom with stone so that gas can't blow up this mycelium either, or my track, I should say. Okay, well, we'll just run a strip like this to begin with. Tracks will go over top that. The way I have it figured on paper is I need the mushrooms pretty far away on the right and left, and I'm going to push them closer with pistons towards the track. So I think I'll just put stairs along here, and then hopefully I don't run into anything as I'm doing this. Otherwise we'll have to go lower. What could we do? We could put, yeah, our mushrooms will spread to here. So we'll have mycelium for them to spread to. I'm gonna get my other pick ready because I'm tearing through this wall quicker than I'd like. Let's see. We would put pistons here in these two spots. Don't have any on me at the moment, so we'll do that later, perhaps. But basically, mushrooms would spread to here and here, and then pistons would push these two blocks forward towards into the mushrooms, and the mushrooms you push towards the track. And then these sections, we'll have to do it in small sections each time. Let's see. So, sections of 2, like that, and then behind these, we will put our seed mushrooms, the ones that don't get harvested ever. They will go behind here. The other thing about mushrooms, maybe I should, like the way they spread, they can spread to a 3 by 3 by 3 cube around them. So if our mushroom, I'll demonstrate with netherrack. If our mushroom is this block here, it can spread to everywhere where I'm placing netherrack. It can spread one block down, diagonally like that, and spread to the same level. Oop, not there. And above one block like that. So 3 by 3 by 3 cube around itself. But I believe if it's spreading at the same level as the original, it has a higher percentage of spreading, like it's quicker than if you were to go up one or go down one level. So we want our seed mushroom at the same height as where we want it to spread to make it quicker. So our seed mushrooms will go behind there. Next pusher blocks would be there. And another seed mushroom there. Like that. And for looks, we'll keep a stair above the mushrooms. Let's put some down just to see how it looks. Okay. Yeah. How's it look with a full block? That's something I find, like if I have chests or something, it looks a lot better if you put a upside down stair above it instead of a full block, because it's like a more gradual change. Yeah. So we'll switch this to stairs. That to a stair too. We really are concerned how it's going to look at this angle here, because as we're going along, this is how it's going to look. Yeah, it's good. Having the stairs here, instead of like full blocks, it keeps it open looking, which I like. And then for the ceiling, so we're going to duplicate this on this side as well. Then for the ceiling, we could either make it go flat, or I guess we got a diamond shape going on here, so maybe we should continue that for the ceiling. And we may put lighting in here, I'm not sure. Like, I'm not sure if it's going to affect mushroom spreading much or not. I may go to a creative world and just test out speeds sometime this episode. Because we could hide some lamps up here along with these. Just every so often have a lamp or something to give light. Yeah, I think that's good. How high is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright. Yeah, so that's the general look I would like to go with. I'll do some more and we'll see how it looks. Alright guys, I am back again. This is sometime into the future. This is actually taking a very long time to do. Check it out. Just this little section has taken me, a good hour or two, believe it or not. Mostly just collecting resources, smelting materials, etc., etc. The reason it's so wide now is because I'm putting a protective case around it, so it'll be gas proof for sure. And what I'm gonna do, the pistons will go here, all along. I could have made it smaller if I used regular pistons, but I want to keep the stone look if I can. Otherwise, it would be wood over here. It wouldn't look quite as good. And these I'll probably power from above. Now, here's the thing. There's going to be a few mushrooms, like quite a few. This is one section. There's like 3 straightaways in my track here. It's really not that far. Like I have one up here, and I was just testing mushroom growth. There was, I think, 6 mushrooms here when I started today. So that should give you an idea of how long I've been working at this. Oh, what was I saying? I can't remember. Anyway, everything's protected with this case, which is going to give me peace of mind at least. There'll be that there. What am I putting underneath? Good question. You know what I could put underneath? Like, I could have more than 1 seed mushroom too. I just got to be careful not to overdo it, otherwise they won't spread. So I might stick some more underneath. But anyway, this should give you an idea of what I'm doing. I'll just put that for now. And the mycelium. Oop. Actually, I'm just going to do mycelium all the way down. It'll be simpler. I think it'll look good though when it's all done. It's gonna be a lot smaller than this because it's only 4 high this part and 4 wide at the widest spot. Okay. And the redstone, I don't know if I said this already, but I'm gonna run the redstone wire above. Oh yeah, that's what I was gonna talk about. The harvesting of this, I'm gonna have to base it on time because when these pushers push the mushrooms, there's a chance they'll land on the track. It's a low chance, but it can happen. And if it does, the minecart will stop on the mushroom item. So I'll have to time it so the mushrooms get pushed right as I'm going by. Can't do them all beforehand. So I'm gonna have at the start of this track, much like the Gyms has, he has something you push to harvest it. I'll either do a button hooked up to an RS snore latch or a lever. But then also, when you press it or flick it, that's not going to harvest it. I'll also have a detector rail at the start somewhere that when you go over it, it'll go through an AND gate and then harvest it based on whenever you go over the detector rail, because your speed will be constant on the track at that point, and I can just time it properly for these to extend when I want them to. But yeah, I think this will go good. And I'll have to alternate the mushrooms, like behind these. I'll have brown, then red, brown, then red, because of that 9x9x3 area thing. The limit of having 5 mushrooms doesn't count combined. Like you can have 5 red ones and 5 brown ones in that 9x9 by 3 area, no problem. So if I alternate them, they won't interfere with each other as much. Okay, back to work. Alright, so I think it's time for another update here. I have been working on this for a long time. I really underestimated how long this is going to take, and we probably won't actually finish it today. I hate to say it. I thought, like, when I started this, it was going to take 2 or 3 hours and maybe another hour or so for the redstone, but no. Um, no. It's taken a long time. It's really amazing how many blocks I have to place for this, because the track's like 200 blocks long or so, right? Doesn't seem like much, but for every block I need to travel, I'm placing like you saw what I had around here. That's like 20 blocks at least for every block I travel. So 200 times 20, and I'm sure it's more than 20. It's 4,000 blocks. So yeah. But anyway, here's down here. Um, you can see the mushrooms are spreading. They spread very slow, but that's not a big deal. I'm doing this mostly for the fun. And people will be in and out of the nether hub all the time, which will give these a chance to grow. I got the pistons all in place. This one section here is about 64 pistons, so in total I'm expecting each harvest, if it's maxed out, will be about 3 stacks of mushrooms. Oh, I'm getting major lag. But yeah, these seed mushrooms here, let's just check this out. So this one is 4 blocks away from these mushrooms, so these won't interfere with the seed mushroom. It'll always be able to spread, because how's this gonna work? Let's see. So I have it alternating red, then brown, red, then brown, all the way down. So the next brown one's all the way over here, and that's more than 4 blocks away this way. So there's only going to be like 4 or 5 brown mushrooms in this area. Should work out okay, I think. I haven't figured out if darkness matters much. I'll look more into that later. If it doesn't matter, I'll put in lamps at the top here. Let's just see how this looks when it's all done. But yeah, my cobble supply, almost all gone. Wow. Like 2 double chests. Why am I lagging so much? I don't understand. It was just fine. Ah. And okay, I'll finish this and we'll look at it. Okay guys, I got that one section almost all done. This is a hole I dug to run the wire, by the way. I got that on both sides. Another one up there. This is what it looks like. It's pretty cool. I like it. Pigman in the way. One thing I thought about though is when these blocks go over the mycelium, there's a chance it will die. So I need to make sure there's enough light in here where it could regrow if that happens. All the mycelium will never be destroyed because we have the one block behind with the seed mushroom on. I just gotta make sure it can regrow if that does happen. In the split second, it's gonna be over top. What else? The zombie pigmen, I'm gonna try make this as spawn proof as possible. They won't be able to spawn on these stairs for one thing. They won't be able to spawn here because of it's only one high there. And they shouldn't spawn on the track even though I'm not having the half slab thing. There's a trick that if it's solid blocks, I think 20 blocks on both sides, they won't spawn on the tracks just because of the way the game code is set up. You can do that, but if there's an airspace like 20 blocks that way, then there's a chance they can still. So I just gotta make sure it's solid as best as I can if I notice them spawning somewhere. But yeah, let's head up to this next section I was working on. I'm still struggling a little bit with the transitions. Don't know how to do them. I tried this. I don't exactly like it. But there's going to be a few hills we have to deal with on the way. I put the top block all the way down here so we be able to see it. And then I'm starting with the floor, and I'm going to build this shell all around it again, like we did. It seems like the easiest way of doing this: start from the bottom and go up. So the mycelium will go all along here. And I'm making this bottom 4 wide so I can put levers on the side and power the power rails that way. I didn't do that with the other one, so I'm going to have to modify it. Oh man. I'm trying to make this as gas proof as possible. And unfortunately, it looks like I am going to obstruct Zisto's view, even though I tried not to. Just a little bit. This is the bottom right here, so hopefully he doesn't mind. But there's stuff right above here. This is as high up as I could go. So yeah, I gotta go there. I gotta put a wall here and there, and then build up like we had before. And then at the end here, I'll probably make a portal room, something slightly bigger. So the portal's gonna go about right here. Yeah, so I've been working some more here, and just about done this main section, the last straightaway. Again, it was over a stack of pistons here, so it's gonna be at least 3 stacks of mushrooms on a harvest if they were all grown. Put that there. Put nether rack there as a filler, just to save on blocks. That's going to be covered with stairs. This is all gas proof, this section. The other section I'm going to have to go underneath and make sure I put some protection. But yeah, this is all I'm doing for today. I gotta go to bed here. Played Minecraft for I think at least 12 hours today, which is a bit more than I should in a day, that's for sure. Although I do really like doing stuff like this that's more repetitive than I usually do. It's a nice relaxing thing to do. But yeah, I was playing, we were doing the Ooge thing tonight. That was about 4 hours of recording, and then this, and yeah, this took forever. I'm sure I spent at least 5 or 6 hours on this, and it's not even done. So yeah, I'm not going to show you guys much more of this. I don't think. We'll do something else next time. Although I'll probably go through the wiring and that with you guys, because that'll go quick, and just so you get the full feel for this project. Tracks go here. But yeah, thanks for watching, everybody. Have a good night or day, and I will see you again next time. Thanks for watching.